Finally, the time has come again. He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said...
El Rey? Who are you talking about?
Not that important.
Don't let me disturb you. I'm not even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
Tell them where we are.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful place on Earth. Wonderful can come. Nowhere is the sun warmer and the bananas more curved. Long did Cancom suffer under the gringo's yoke. But you, Elari, you set us free. You blew up the gringo's villa.
Well, strictly speaking, that was more of an accident.
We are free, and a golden future lies before us.
I know what happened. So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
Yes. Now we can get this show on the road.
Very well, Elari. Yet there is still one last step remaining to fulfill the prophecy heralding a golden age on Cancom. You must marry the daughter of the most important man on the island. My daughter. I sincerely hope you haven't forgotten, considering we're in the middle of preparations.
Of course not. I've been practicing saying I do all day.
Good. That's what I expect from my son-in-law.
Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes. Go now, Elari. Marry the most beautiful woman on the island. My daughter.
How many women are there on the island anyway?
2. The other one is my mother.
Maybe,
Fulfill the prophecy and your destiny. Let me leave you with this song. Oh, Elari, Elari, they call you. Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Elari. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care of it.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Bye.
What can I do for you, Larry?
There must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago, remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know when it's done.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
Ah, Elari, the best and only...
A lot of the preparations for the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the harbor of holy matrimony?
If the prophecy demands it.
That's a good enough reason for you?
Let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right. I'll never push a big red button again. Where's the ladder leading down to my room again? Oh,
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though. That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive, I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room. I'm taking these. Good idea, but that won't... Ah, there it is. First of all, I have to light it. Fire.
And harmless in the...
Well, it's burning. Now I have to put it on... I really hope Faith is doing okay. Oh. Okay. Time to get going. I still have a lot to prepare for the wedding.
Wait.
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does it have to be now?
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century.
I've already learned a lot.
But not enough.
Okay, fine.
So, how many genders are there?
With me, just one. But it's an XL.
Please don't ever say that in front of anyone.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay, if you're too lazy to count.
Next question. Your best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Go out and get some fresh air.
Oh, and that's what...
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey. Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask? The last question. A colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react? Ha ha ha. Very funny. I've had enough.
Did I pass? Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
But at least back then you could say what you thought. Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack.
You haven't really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since...
Hello?
So, you're Nari?
Yes?
You know who I am, baby.
Yes. Mr. Wang. Nice to meet you.
Uh-oh, we don't have any time for pleasantries. This Nari is not the Prune that used to be. The Bill Jobs and Faith Prune. This is my Prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for our Pythons. I want you to release it immediately because I have other work for you.
But...
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning algorithm. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize Prune. One that will make even Pythons obsolete.
She hinted that she'd cracked the algorithm, but I never saw it.
I'm under pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well...
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks?
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves. Like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want with me.
Thanks?
Nari,
Yes?
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll check up on that directly with the property manager, and I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk and poof, there it was. That was nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that here too.
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you need a wide-angle lens for something that size.
I have... yes, Larry, I have to say it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no!
Done now?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
But you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
It's all sticky and green. Okay. I don't think resuscitation is an option anymore. Looks like it's got something in its mouth. Say, the more the merrier. I'm sure I'll need that. I'll just take that. Look, Pi, this is a blueprint for a raft. I think it's from a survival magazine. Maybe I can use it to make something.
Wait, I'm installing a blueprint app for you. You can use it to build complicated things.
there's New Lost Wages. I'll go back there someday. I just know it. Oh, it broke off. Yo ho ho, and not a bottle of rum. Okay, I think I've got it.
But only if everything fits.
No deck, no ship. Oh. I could tie myself to a mast if I saw. Those can't be combined. Those can't be combined. Those can't be combined. I have a rudder to steer the some sort of communication device is an absolute must, but that's really you, isn't it, Pi?
I'm not licensed to operate on the high seas.
Nobody's perfect. And floats are necessary to keep the raft from sinking. Of course, without a sail, I'd never get anywhere. The seaweed looks almost like green hair. I love it when I could tie myself to a mast if I saw siren. Those can't be combined. Enough. I don't think resuscitation. Thanks, but I don't need that. It's completely shredded. More like cheesecloth.
That was you.
I don't need that. More like
That was
they made me. You shouldn't take prophecy. That's the prophecy El Rey was talking about. I'll just leave it hanging there. Can't be moved. Can't be moved. That's Lefty's buffet. The alpaca sausage smells delicious. That's not a punch. I wonder what's in there. That's not a... That won't help. That won't help. Better not. I wonder what's in there. Let's see if there's anything underneath it. Okay. I should be able to move it now. I was right. It can be moved. Quite a ways, as a matter of fact. I'm sure that tabletop would be useful. I'll take a picture of it. Now, isn't that one impressive boat?
Well, let's say it's mostly above water.
I baptize you. Titanic 2.
The raft does not deserve that. Do you want to set sail now?
During long boat trips, I might need something to help pass the time.
I wish I lacked imagination.
I should make something that I can use to keep myself occupied on the long journey.
Oh, God, not again. Do I have to remind you that you're trying to figure out what happened to Faith, but you don't want to leave without something to put your...
Don't scold me like that. I get bored so quickly when I travel.
Oh.
I should set out right away.
I think so, too.
Pretty boring trip.
Are you complaining?
So Faith was here? There's nothing but wreckage.
I'm locating her pie phone. It's very close.
There it is. I hope. Yes! It's still working. It's rebooting. It's logged into the net. Weak signal, but it's reestablished a wireless connection. The battery still has a bit of charge left, but not much.
Then you should talk to her quickly. Maybe my colleague knows where Faith is.
Pie?
Pie. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Pie, pie, pie.
Can you tell me where Faith is?
Faith? Faith, Shimei. Take off that white crap. You're blinding me.
Pie? What's wrong with her?
The salty seawater corroded her wiring, and then the loneliness of being shipwrecked. But, Larry, I think we have another problem.
It'll have to wait, Pie.
Yes?
Not you. The other one. Faith, Pie. Can you locate Faith?
Look out! Look out!
That would be a no.
Larry, there's something you should know.
Yeah, I know. We have to fix this pond.
No, that's not what I mean.
What then?
Your life is in danger because a storm is coming.
What should I do now?
My security protocol says to throw out a life preserver.
I don't have one.
Then hold on tight to something.
What? I'm still expecting delivery of the 4K surveillance cameras for the offices. I just can't believe Prune never used to have anything like that. Nari?
Yes?
Let the delivery guys in.
That's not the doorbell. The signal's coming from Faith's pie phone.
So?
But that could mean she's still alive.
You mean we could still get our hands on her secret project?
I mean, she's still alive and we can rescue her.
Yes, whatever. And where she hid it. Where's the signal coming from?
Deep in the Caribbean, far south of Cancun, where she disappeared.
I have just the right person for this job. I'm calling the Subspace Penetrator.
The what?
Commander Yanmai.
Reporting.
I have an assignment for you.
I'm ready for anything.
Would you also have sex during a parabolic flight?
That's not what I meant.
You don't have to. Well, not for now. I'm relaying the signal we're picking up. This is the pie phone from a Miss Faithless. Proceed to its source immediately and investigate the situation. If Faith is still alive, bring her here. Or whatever you can find of her. She's the only one who can tell us where she stored the algorithm.
Confirmed. Scanning frequencies for the signal. Receiving.
Excellent! Full thrust authorized. Stay in the shadows, Commander Yanmai. And when the time is right, really let it rip.
Just what exactly do you mean?
You know, do what needs to be done. Crack down, that kind of thing.
Everything okay there?
No harm done. Don't worry, Nari. That's just one of the tame sex slaves. Just shoo him back under the deck. Prune headquarters.
What? I survived the storm. But where am I now? This doesn't look like can come to me.
Oh,
Pie,
what?
are you okay?
I think so. Systems analysis. No water damage. Cougar update still running.
What about Faith Pie? Hello? Pie? What's wrong?
Pulsating pectorals off the shoulder of Orion.
Larry,
I watched C-sections in the dark near the tan studio.
Is there anything I can do to help?
All those orgasms will be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
no, Larry.
Time to go offline.
She has passed into the realm of the eternal offline.
Oh, I'll bury her here.
That's very compassionate of you. So I won't tell you that the salt water will release toxins from the device.
Okay. I'm stranded on some island. The jungle looks impenetrable. My ship is a total wreck. I'll die here for sure!
Relax, Larry. Now, you just have to do what you always do.
I dick around?
Are you talking about exposing yourself without asking?
You have to be able to read the room before you do that.
No, Larry. You're not going to do that. As always, you're going to wander around aimlessly, taking anything that's not tied down.
True. That's my specialty. I can still do the rest anyway.
Bzzz.
Pie, are you okay?
Think so.
If I sat down like that, I'd instantly dislocate both my knees. What a stinky, filthy slop. I'm not jumping in there. That's Becky. I remember her from New Lost Wages. Somehow I have the feeling that he's not all there. I'm not jumping in there. Somehow hot. It looks pretty bent, but it's still glowing. Good idea, but that won't work. Those two... Those can't be combined. An information brochure about the island. Here are some boring facts about the archipelago's history. Lots of nice photos that seem to be pretty old. And some information about the flora here. A rare, highly bioluminescent fungus which greatly reduces the heart rate when you eat it grows somewhere here in the archipelago. It seems the orchids here are all pretty poisonous. Only one species with a single blue flower and pointed leaves doesn't kill you the moment you touch it. By the way, something you should know. You really believe they were your parents?
I'm not crazy.
So, I'm off. I'm going now, but I'll be nearby.
None of us are really here.
Those two things won't work together. Somehow I... Nice piano. Hey, that's my raft!
That's junk, and it's going to be recycled.
She must have her reasons for wearing a beanie in this heat. Just an ordinary locker. That's one of those modern folding computers. Better not. I might mess something up. Hi, I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
Hi,
Lovely name.
Thanks. What?
Well, because you can't seem to throw anything away. All you have to do is throw it in the ocean and it'll float away. Practical.
Are you trying to provoke me?
Do you find me provocative?
Not at all. You may be too young for it, but you seem a lot like one of those guys who's responsible for the state the world is in.
Guys in leisure suits?
What's a leisure suit?
Well, this is one.
Looks more like a wedding suit.
Don't remind me. What did you do to my raft?
Your what?
There, in that net.
Wait, you threw that piece of junk in the water?
That's not junk. That's outstanding engineering.
I already complained to Governor Marley about that. She wanted to find the culprit and hit him with a heavy fine. So it was you.
Don't worry, she already found me. And man, did she find me. Now give me back my raft.
Not a chance. I will not allow this raft to deface these beautiful waters again.
I could actually hear the quotation marks. I want to report some serious pollution.
What? Where?
Someone at the hotel has a plastic bag.
That is a structural problem in our society, and the government has to step up to the plate.
So now it's suddenly the government's responsibility.
That's what I said.
Someone at the hotel.
That is a
So now
That's what I said.
There's a guy driving around in an SUV on the other side of the island.
Well, I can't save the whole world. Right now, I'm only taking care of this part of the island.
That's a double standard.
No, it's pragmatism.
Someone swimming naked down at the beach.
That's not pollution.
It is visually. Besides, they might be in it.
Oh, I've got bigger threats to the environment to deal with.
I made a mistake. What are you doing here anyway?
I am an environmental activist. Wherever nature gets polluted, I am there to save it.
And that just coincidentally happens to be the nature on a tropical island?
You see the kind of junk people throw in the water here?
Stop calling my beautiful raft a piece of junk.
Never!
How'd you find my raft so quickly?
I've placed sensors all over Kahlua. Water temperature, wind, pH values, solar radiation. I can monitor everything here from my control center in real time. Plus, I've set up a few cameras on the island.
Sounds like you don't miss much.
I never sleep. I comb the beach with a metal detector. The things I find there, some people even just bury their old consumer electronics.
What monsters! You didn't by any chance find a key somewhere near the hotel, did you?
Yes, I have.
How exactly?
On one of my patrols with the metal detector. I was going to take it back to the governor.
Oh, I can do that for you. I'm going back to the hotel anyway.
That would be great. Here.
Have you, by any chance, seen a pretty blonde anywhere?
I try to avoid people as much as possible.
Her name is Faith. Ring any bells?
No.
I have to be going. I don't need that. I know what planet I'm on.
It doesn't always seem so.
A world flag. How unpatriotic.
Larry, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on the perfect day. Say, around noonish.
At noon, my wife would be massaging me by the pool.
Which cocktail?
Exactly.
And you can't cook.
Of course, I would be happily married to a beautiful woman.
Who does all the housework while you put your feet up?
No way. How old-fashioned do you think I am? We'd have a maid for that.
Of course.
First off, on a perfect day, I'd sleep in real late, and then my beautiful wife would call me to breakfast.
What's your favorite breakfast?
Scrambled eggs with crispy fried bacon.
Nice. And what's your favorite drink at breakfast?
Fresh black hot coffee, boy.
Of course. And you like it when your wife serves you like that, huh?
What do you take me for? Some kind of chauvinist? The maid can do all that, of course.
Well, maybe it's the maid's day off.
But I wouldn't complain if my wife did all that for me.
Okay. Good to know.
You want to dispose of that properly. Thanks. Just be sure to put them in a lockable container. Otherwise, some poor animal might get caught in it.
It's locked up. It's locked up. Just an ordinary locker.
Hey, hands up.
It's locked up. Just an ordinary locker. That's one of those modern folding computers. Better not. She must have her reasons for wearing a beanie in this heat. Can you lower my raft again?
That's garbage, and it stays where it is.
It's quite attractive. Can I have the magnet?
Sure.
It's strong enough to attract small metal objects. That's fine. That won't... I managed to fish out a quarter, but then the magnet fell in. Oh, it was minted in 1987. Looks sturdy. The key is pretty well secured. Better not. There's nothing there to test. Say, what's the deal with that box?
It's the key to the toilet in the jungle.
And where's the key now?
I lost it on the beach somewhere.
Where exactly?
Somewhere down by the Rosie.
There aren't.
And I don't remember.
I'm afraid. The pig is totally overwound. It would bite my hand off. It looks inviting, but it stinks like hell. Ugh, I wouldn't want to use that pool water for anything. Should I get you something to drink now?
Just looking at you gives me a stomachache.
I have to go influence somewhere else. So, I'm off. I'm going now, but I'll be nearby.
None of us are really here.
A tip jar.
That's because of the stock.
That won't help. Catch you later.
May the light show you the way, Wanderer.
Thanks. You too. I'm done with that. The plaque says, a mysterious several centuries old love hat from the estate of Red Scientists. Legend has it that there are immeasurable riches. I'm sure they'll be upset if I take any of this with me. It needs some orange flavor. It's not a cocktail without ice. And it needs some green liquid in it too. A proper cocktail has to shine on its own. Of course, it definitely has to have alcohol in it. It needs enough. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't like them. Better not.
That would pollute the environment if it was left lying around.
Not a... Can you lower my raft again?
That's garbage, and it stays where it is.
There's a G on the column. No, I'd rather do my falling down at Lefty's. I think there's something moving down there, but I don't want to know for sure. It's a magnificent spectacle. I'd have to cross the gorge for that. There's a G on the column. Those two things won't work together. That's fine, just the way it is. That won't help. They smell pretty intense. A six-pack ring without the beer. What a sad sight. That's one pretty crumpled tinfoil hat. Good idea. Why does this make me want to poke something? Not my fetish. That won't help. Better not. That's fine. So let's... That's a perfect fit. And now it's a working lever again. So let's... I'm sure I... You like these temperatures?
This is okay, though. A real relief.
So...
Got it?
What's your stage name?
Lewis?
But that's your...
Yep.
Play some saxophone.
I don't blow.
I'm sure I could get... Nice piano. I'm sure I could get a... That Hawaiian shirt is about as loud as he is aggressive. I can't turn it off. There's some pretty cool air blowing out of it. So let's see. The pig is bound to a spit. At any rate, it's a good thing for the pig that the barbecue is off. So let... I can't get that out. That's the plug for the panorama screen. I can't get that. That's the plug for the That's the plug from the grill. That's the plug from the fan. That didn't work. That didn't work. This is where the cable is cut. No electricity can pass the way it is now. This is... That won't help. Those two... That bridged the gap. Something's still not right. So let... I have to admit, it's a clever way to get rid of waste oil.
Out of sight, out of mind. That is your motto.
Is there anyone around? No? This stays between us, capiche? Other slicks are slicker. I'm not touching that. I might get something on my suit. Better not. I want to report some serious pollution.
What?
Some monster poured oil on the water at the hotel.
My sensors already told me that.
Then why are you still here?
The oil spill is annoying, but it isn't big enough to be dangerous to wildlife. Fortunately, birds are intelligent enough to avoid the spill on their own.
So you're not going to do anything about the oil?
As long as it doesn't endanger any animals, I'll rate it a priority level 3. First thing I have to do today is to sort this junk out for recycling.
That's still my raft.